On just about everything, and if there's a hot internet technology, they probably have got a hand in it, or at least are about to. As cloud storage becomes used by more and more people, the widespread availability of the Google Drive brings them to the table there as well. Now, resident tech expert Steve Miano gets his head in the clouds to chat about these options. Now, Stephen, first, let's talk about how you've got Dropbox, SkyDrive, and now Google Drive, but explain the technology of how it actually works.
Well, basically, the cloud is kind of that big buzzword that we all use that describes the internet that is not our computer or the computers, in our house.
Right.
What's happened is as devices become more ubiquitous, we've got tablets and phones and desktops and laptops. If you have a file that you want available to all of them, you have these services that allow you to upload them to the cloud.
Right.
And SkyDrive has been around for a while, Dropbox has been around for a while, and they both give you free storage to put your files in the cloud.
Now, how secure are these? And I use Dropbox, and Dropbox is great because you can download the application onto your desktop. I can drop something in this box. I get home and it's there. If other people subscribe to it, if I want to share a file with you, it pops up. And the cool thing about it is that if I update it, it instantaneously updates your version too.
Yes,
so it's great for shared docs.
My phone automatically synchronizes pictures that I take with my Dropbox account. So you asked about the security. Pretty much all these services have very strong encryption. The chances of someone getting data from your Dropbox, it's more likely they'll get it from your phone or from your personal device than getting into the actual servers. Dropbox has all of this data for all of these people, but they can't actually access it. They can't see what it is, which does raise some legal concerns. There's been some controversy there. But with pretty much all these services, they're encrypted pretty strongly.
Well, let's talk about Google, since they're the latest one into the fray, I guess, and maybe the differences between the SkyDrive, the Dropbox, and Google, and where they're going to come in, do you think?
Well, it's interesting. I played with Google Drive a little bit last night. One of the things that I like about the Google Drive is that you can actually create documents and share them with people from within Google Drive.
Right.
But to me, it's a little clunky. I'm perfectly happy with Dropbox. That's what Dropbox does. That's all they do. With Google, they do everything.
Sure. And
so I'm not sure if they're not doing this just to open up another market and another customer base. So
just to have that.
Right, exactly. So I'm going to stick with Dropbox, and I do like my SkyDrive. Although there are a lot of people who are adopting Google Drive. If you've never been on the cloud before, it may be a good first place to start because it's pretty easy.
Sure. So your pick sounds like Dropbox, but out of the three majors, somebody wanted to try one. Like I said, I use Dropbox personally. I'm going to try SkyDrive based on your recommendation. But your favorite?
Dropbox.
Dropbox.
Yes, I like it a lot.
Okay, great. We'll have links for you too at midlandsconnect.com, but Dropbox.com is certainly the way to go there, and SkyDrive. But again, we'll put links up there for you as well. So Dropbox, vote for there, and Google taking over the world. Eventually, I'll have a Google car. You watch.
It's coming. Yeah.
Powered by Google. It's going to happen. Steve Miano, brother. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
As always.